While numerous EV sedans can thrill you with insane straight-line performance, the 2025 Porsche Taycan blends that same effortless acceleration with sports car-sharp reflexes. That's why it's a favorite around the car and driver office. And this year, the most powerful model packs up to 1,019 horsepower. The Taycan's four-door layout means you can take friends along for the wild ride, but the rear seat is snug and there's limited room for cargo, so tell them to pack light. A dashboard full of display screens provides easy access to pertinent info for the driver and front passenger, including reconfigurable gauges and a relatively intuitive infotainment system. Depending on how the car is equipped, it can be fairly Spartan or downright luxurious, with a seemingly endless array of personalization options. All this performance and luxe comes at typical Porsche pricing, with the Taycan commanding a premium over rivals such as the Lucid Air and the Tesla Model S, both of which are roomier, more practical, and offer more range per charge. Neither will provide as much joy as the Taycan does on a twisty road, though, so to us, it's worth the price and the compromises. The Taycan receives a mild styling refresh for 2025, which includes subtle updates to the front bumper, headlamps, fenders, and taillights. More significant changes lie under the car's sheet metal. Folks with range anxiety will be excited to hear that Porsche has made some adjustments in the name of improving DC fast charging speed. We managed to charge our test car from 8 to 80% in just under 17 minutes with a peak charging rate of 327 kilowatts. Porsche has upgraded the batteries, installing an 83.6-kWh pack as standard and offering a performance battery pack that's 97.0 kWh in capacity, the latter of which is also lighter than the pack it replaces. A new rear-mounted electric motor has shed some pounds too, and Porsche says the new motor is also more efficient. The price of the 2025 Porsche Taycan starts at $101,395 and goes up to $231,995 depending on the trim and options. While the Taycan Turbo and Turbo S offer performance that's on par with supercars, we'd recommend the more affordable all-wheel drive Taycan 4S. This dual-motor model provides all-wheel drive traction and more horsepower. Porsche provides countless ways to customize your Taycan, including a seemingly endless palette of exterior colors through the Paint to Sample program. We'll leave the personalization up to you, but we do recommend the available Performance package, which adds rear axle steering, torque vectoring, and active anti-roll bars. Except for the base model, which is powered by a single rear-mounted electric motor, all other Taycan models feature dual electric motors, with one powering the front wheels and the other powering the rears. Base model Taycans and Taycan 4 models make between 402 and 429 horsepower. The 4S makes 536 ponies. The GTS pumps out 690, and the Turbo S makes up to 938 horsepower. but that requires using the car's launch control feature. Without launch control engaged, the electric motors combine for a still impressive 764 horsepower. The new Top Dog Turbo GT model offers a maximum of 1019 horsepower when using the launch control feature and 777 ponies in normal driving. All Taycan models also have a 2-speed direct drive transmission that plays a pivotal role in the Taycan's rapid acceleration and excellent range. Porsche has made some improvements to the Taycan's electric motors for 2025 to help improve performance, and the base rear-wheel drive model hit 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds at our test track, and they estimate that the Turbo S will do the deed in as little as 2.1 seconds. We've driven the pre-facelift Taycan 4S and were impressed by its prompt performance. That car hit 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds, and the 2025 model should be slightly quicker still. Those with a serious need for speed will be blown away by the Turbo S's rocket ship takeoffs. The last one we tested hit 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 ticks, but it had a mere 750 horsepower. We can't wait to see what the latest Turbo S will do with 938. The Taycan's driving range is less than rivals such as the Lucid Air and the Tesla Model S, which can crest 400 miles on a charge. For 2025, Porsche intends to remedy that, with a slightly larger battery and a faster onboard charger. The Taycan's range estimates were between 206 and 246 miles for 2024. But we drove a prototype of the 2025 Taycan for 313 miles and had 8% battery left. We estimate that the range estimates will be between 250 and 325 miles. The battery can now be charged on a DC connection at up to 320 kilowatts, and Porsche says in ideal conditions, the battery can charge from 10 to 80% in just 18 minutes. Inside the sleek-looking Taycan is a tech-laden environment. The design is ostensibly simple and recalls what we've seen in other Porsche models. As expected, the interior can be covered in a range of rich materials and color schemes. There's a long list of luxury options, including 4-zone climate control, massaging front seats, a heated steering wheel, and heated rear seats. The Taycan comes standard with seats for 4, but there's an option to add a third spot in the back if desired, but 3 across will be a squeeze. We found the electrified Porsche's rear accommodations and storage space to be a bit lacking, and it takes some maneuvering to get into the low front seat. From behind the wheel, though, the view out is excellent.